Hello and welcome to David and Betsy's Anti-Inflammatory Diet. It's day 28. How's it going, David?
It's great. How are you?
Good, I'm so glad. I am fine. I have a headache and it's probably the 5th, 6th, or 7th perhaps day in a row. How are you feeling?
I feel all right.
Yeah,
I'm ready for this to be over.
we both are.
4 weeks. Today's what? Did you say the 28th?
Yeah,
You know, I wish.
it was February.
I totally wish it was February.
Totally wish it was February.
Why did we pick August? Just dumb.
So here's the thing. The good thing about August for doing this is all the fresh things that are available, and we have a garden in our backyard. So for example, this week I cooked Monday, I cooked today, and I've been, because I have to be a little more creative, I've been using more of my garden things than I normally would. So tonight I made a pasta primavera, and it had in it from my garden tomatoes from the garden. It had kale from the garden. It had jalapenos from the garden, and it had basil from the garden. So, and I was forced to be creative, and I had a box of pasta, and I had a rotisserie chicken.
What kind of pasta?
It was chickpea banza pasta. And you had brought home yesterday 2 rotisserie chickens.
I did.
We ate one of them last night, and you took the leftovers for lunch. So tonight, this is what I did. I took the extra chicken, I chopped that buddy in half, and I put it in a pot of water, and I, about like 3 inches of water, and I cooked it for a couple hours until I had a really nice broth. The whole thing, carcass and all, bones and all, real nice bone broth. Then what I did was cooked the pasta in that broth water, pulled the chicken meat off the bones, sauteed all the veggies from my garden in some olive oil, added some garlic and onion and salt, and then I mixed it all together. And really, truly, the vegetables after that, I started with 6 cups of liquid chicken broth. Dexter wants to participate. All the broth got soaked up, so it wasn't even soupy anymore. It was just a pasta dish. Then I added about a cup of Asiago that I had shredded myself. It was a chunk of Asiago. I just shredded it up, mixed it in. It got real creamy, and it was very good.
I have to admit, it was delicious. The chickpea banza pasta was better this time. Not that I want to make it a habit to eat that, but if you can make it taste close to regular pasta, I can do it.
So here's the deal. When you have a pasta that doesn't have gluten in it, which means it's not made from wheat, barley, or rye, which contain gluten, gluten is a sticky substance, and it gives white breads, white pastas, wheat-based products that texture of chewiness, that mouthfeel.
It doesn't fall apart.
Correct. So any pasta that
Glue.
doesn't contain gluten is going to disintegrate more easily. It's going to fall apart more easily. So when you're cooking, and not just with chickpea pasta, with any of the gluten-free pastas, what's going to happen if you keep them in the liquid too long is that they're going to get gummy, and then they're going to fall apart. So the trick is cook them for the shorter amount of time that the box recommends. Use extra liquid, drain them quickly, and don't let them sit. Mix in your sauce, mix some oil in. If you're not going to use them right away, stir in some oil so that they don't clump and get gummy. And if you can do that and then get your sauce, your pasta, veggies, your whatever you're going to add in there quick enough to flavor those noodles, it's going to hold up and it's going to have a good texture. It's not going to be this. It's not going to make as good of leftovers as what you're used to if you are used to eating wheat-based pastas, because leftover, it won't continue to absorb moisture and have that stickiness. It is going to get softer and more. What's the word? It's going to be more gummy.
It needs glue.
Yeah, but if you manage it correctly, using enough liquid, it can make a good meal.
It's actually pretty good. I got to admit, it was better than I expected.
Thank you.
And the kiddo liked it too. So, you want to throw that on the website or whatever? Like, can you?
I
throw some
can. I don't
information?
have some exact measurements because I don't do that.
Freestyle.
Freestyle. I cook by feel and taste and touch and sight and smell. But I can kind of put up what I
Makes sense.
sort of did. And you can kind of sort of copy it to the best of your ability and make your own adjustments to your own preferences.
That makes sense.
Yeah. You have other things to add?
Nope.
Okay, so it is Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday are our last 3 days. We're thinking about what we're going to do next and our summary and what we've learned from this, and we'll be bringing you some of those ideas over the next few days. David, you good? Great. Good night.
Peace.